It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. And we are ready
Leading
for some daytime baseball.
For the Mets, the right fielder, number 6.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 20.
At the plate, Peter Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
McNeil on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. The 2-2. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2-2 the count.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
3-2 full count. Yoenis Cespedes would be next. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. And that misses ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 52.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. It's the Mets 0, Tigers coming up on MLB Network. Jacob Degrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tigers, the left fielder, Victor Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. At the knees, strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Popped him up. Cano shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off to the net, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Ball.
And that misses, ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. Rodriguez has it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
This is flared right back over the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's set to lead off the home half.
Ronnie.
Stepping in, Darwin Lugo. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. J.D. Davis the next to bat. 7, 8, 9 bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
J.D. Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
1-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Ready on 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Degrom facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, number 6.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. To first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
1 gone here in the Detroit third, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in, number 34. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now in the box, Peter Alonso. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
I got the count. 2-2.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Reyes. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Grounded down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Fouled off. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Victor Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Jones.
Into the box now, Jacoby Jones, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
All
he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Reyes leads off first with 1 away. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Swing, and he pops him up. Cano onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball just inside.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate. Runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
The 2-0. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
2-1. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-1. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Degrom, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1 offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Candelario comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 in the air out to right. Degrom has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Reyes. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Darwell
the third
Lugo.
baseman.
He'll start things
Darwell.
out here in a tie ball game.
Lugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So striding forward now, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one.
Zero.
1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. This one's down to third. Davis has got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, Jed Lowry. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Jed Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding in, number 34. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Number 34.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Belted high in the air out to left. Cespedes is going back to the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
.30 pitch is well placed down and away for a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Ready once again, Jacoby Jones, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. The 0-1 delivery. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner's back. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit out towards second. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
Next for the Tigers, Ronnie Rodriguez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, McNeil. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Degrom.
Ready for another chance? Nico Goodrum. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 0-1 offering. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Here's the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Dawel Lugo. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Comes set. The 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now back.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Edwin Diaz will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Jeimer Candelario will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line. 3 runs already home here. Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.